Pacific Rim.
Okay, everybody, this is me, Philip Williams. I am doing my very first movie review on the go. I am sitting on a tram that hasn't left yet. That's going to go to the train station, and I'm going to go home to my mother. That's the idea. I have little bags and stuff packed here. But I felt like I wanted to talk to you guys about Pacific Rim, the new movie that just came out here in Sweden, at least, yesterday. And I watched it alone, and sitting next to me was a guy who I could have swore was Guillermo del Toro incognito or something, like just without the beard. A big dude sat next to me. Anyway, he was really funny. But we watched the movie, and it was pretty interesting. The cool thing about this movie is that it's very obviously like there's going to be inevitable comparisons to Transformers, I think, and to that I say there's no way in heck this is like Transformers. For one, it's directed by a competent director, so that you can actually see all the action, and for the other, this is more of a people in a giant robot controlling a robot, not robots kind of thing. So that's the difference. That being said, what was this movie? For me, this movie was really good. Really good on the action. But it did feel like there was, when it comes to, just like with Transformers and all these other movies, it's always like, do you have to have the humans interacting and stuff like that. And for me, the humans were the weak link, strangely enough. It's like, if you just, this sounds so stupid, but if you take out all of the human elements and just had scenes without any kind of narrative structure, just scenes of these mechs fighting monsters, this would probably be a better movie, strangely enough. But anyway, there was one human element that actually worked for me, and it was the scene where Mako, as a young girl, where she's remembering her first encounter with a very large kaiju. I'm going to try to keep this spoiler free, but bottom line was just simply her running around, holding her shoe, and feeling alone, like her parents are probably dead, and she's running around for her life, and then in comes the biggest monster you could possibly imagine chasing her down the street. And there was something about that just hit me, because it made me feel like it actually kind of, this is weird, this is me, I actually kind of started crying, not crying, but got misty-eyed just seeing this little girl who I'm presuming they didn't show pictures of dead puppies or something to this little girl, because it was just this visceral crying that really hit home to me, because I've had those kind of dreams where, you're as a kid and you're alone and your parents can't save you and you're just being chased by some force of nature, and so that kind of hit home, strangely enough. So that was sort of really like me as a child. It brought me back. But everything other than that was very simple, very cliched stuff that, in a way, it's like, yeah, well, you kind of had to have that stuff, and I get it. I get that. So in a way, I'm not surprised. I suppose what could have helped was if instead of the cliche thing, that they kind of found a way to sidestep some of the cliche stuff to make it, change the gender or something, like, just something that kind of freshens it up, just like role reversal of the classic cliche stuff that you're used to, so that it became a little dramatically interesting. I don't know, just maybe a different story that kind of just said this interaction between humans instead of what we got. That being said, the movie is awesome, and it has a lot of great action in it. There's a really great gag. I'm not going to blow here, but reveal it. I'm not going to reveal anything here, but there's a great gag involving a robot arm punching through one floor of an office building. That was probably the biggest laugh in the movie for me. Really good. And Charlie Day was good in this movie. I had this real weird feeling like Charlie Day deserves He plays one of the like scientists in the movie, and Charlie Day, I think, needs a really good kind of action role. He needs a role that gives him the ability to really kick butt, I think, where you kind of don't expect it. That would be cool. Anyway, other than that, oh, now we're moving. You can see. That's why we call this movie review on the go. So I was really impressed with him, and I think it would be cool to see him do something kind of action related. It's really hot out, just in case you're wondering what about the glare. Anyway, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but another thing that I thought was awesome was Ron Perlman in this movie. He was kind of fun, and stick to like halfway through the credits to see a little extra scene, by the way, just in case, so you don't get up and leave before you see everything.
Today we face the monsters that are at our door.
Yeah, so all in all, see the movie. Do it.